Hi you guys, what we are going to do next is finish our Starry Night artwork. So we already made our sky. Okay, remember we made the wind and we made all the little movement lines. We made our stars and we made movement lines around them as well as our moon. Now we're going to add the city that is underneath. And Vincent van Gogh made his kind of like a silhouette but with a little bit of color. We're going to make ours just like a silhouette. And a silhouette is basically like the if you think about the light shining from the back of something and then that figure would look black, okay, or the house or the trees, it would kind of be black, like the light source is coming from behind, or there is no light source, okay? So to do this, you are each gonna get a piece of black paper like this, okay? You are going to get a scissors and you are going to get a glue bottle, and we're gonna share these at our table. You really only need it for like one step. So one glue bottle for each table would be great. And we are gonna kind of decide how you want your cityscape or your underneath your Starry Night to look. So you get to choose, do you want it to look like my example that's hanging up by the one where it's kind of like hills with a tree, or you could make it look like a city. And I'm gonna kind of show you both. So if you take your black paper and if you cut from the one side to the other, so we're cutting so it will fit across the bottom of this paper. So we're not gonna cut in half this, we're going to cut in half the long way. Okay, and I can simply do a wiggly line. Okay, so I might go kind of up and down. Okay, this is just one way. I'm gonna make this come up high. That, okay, so this would make it really hilly. And maybe when I glue down, I might put it like this, okay? And it could sit right on the edge of the paper, okay? If I wanted to make it look like how Vincent van Gogh has that kind of tree or that bush that's in the corner of his, I can take this piece that I already have. I might even use this side and maybe I'll just cut something kind of similar on the other side. I don't know, or maybe it could be like this. Okay. I could even, he's got some like kind of smaller branches that come off. I could do something like this. And see, I'm using just one piece of black paper and I'm able to cut all these things just with my scrap. Okay, so I could glue it kind of like this, would look a little bit like his. I could also choose to make one that's pretty zigzaggy. So I'm gonna set this aside and show you the other way. Okay, so if you think about a zigzag cut, this would look like buildings. So I could go up, kind of over, down. Think about like you're cutting rectangle shapes. And this would look like a city when it's done. Okay, since this is a silhouette, I'm not gonna be like cutting or adding details onto any of it. Here's kind of a finished one I have. I'm not cutting or I'm not adding windows or things like that. It's just gonna stay kind of dark. Okay, so here's one version. Here's my other version. I'm gonna do this version. I think it looks a little bit more like his. So when I glue, okay, if you're using a glue bottle, remember you have to hold on to it like this and twist open the orange, you twist it. Okay, and when you twist it, you'll see this white part go down. So twist, and we can listen. So we know Elmer is gonna work for us. He doesn't have a stuffy nose. If he has a stuffy nose, go choose a different glue bottle or ask your teacher to help you. Okay, but then when I glue with a glue bottle, I'm just gonna make kind of a skinny outline. Okay, this is all I need. I'm not even going right to the very edge because I don't want it all over my fingers, all over my table. Then I'm gonna flip this over. Okay, line it up. The very edge, so you can't hardly see any blue of the paper. Remember, we always give it a back rub. Okay, same with this. If I want to put this, maybe I'll put it here. Okay, I'm gonna put the glue on like this. Flip it over, stick it down. If you get glue all over yours, I got glue on mine, doesn't matter. It's gonna dry see-through, clear. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this. Go like there. Okay, now that I'm finished and I have glued, and I rubbed everything so it sticks nice and flat, okay, I'm gonna take this over and I'm gonna put it onto the very bottom of the drying rack. My glue will get twisted shut, okay? My scissors will go back, my scraps, anything left will go into the recycling bin, okay? And then after your mess is cleaned up, you can either grab a creativity challenge, a free draw, you can read a book, you can use a whiteboard, or you can use a how to draw book. All right.